Right. Stand by the shoot this without the balloon.
I thought directors were supposed to be tense, coiled springs. You'd seem to be perfectly at ease.
Oh, well, I'm a tense coil spring at other times, I guess. But this is kind of an easy day out here at the moment. So, but I think they're going to have to put up that board to cover you again at the moment.
Okay, well, we'll get out of your hair for a while.
Okay.
Thanks very much.
We'll turn over on this one. And we can come back and get more stuff if you'd like.
All right, well, we'll...
Coming on? Okay.
Push it in a little bit in. There. All right, Dusty?
You're looking right down the lens. I hope it's not a problem.
Okay, here we go. Stand by. First position, please. Still and quiet, everybody, please. Dusty? Yes, Frank? Your action is from me, true? That's good. Thank you. Okay, tense up.
Hold the flag, gentlemen.
And markers. You can put front markers on, actually, because we're not chasing the balloon.
Okay.
You want a front marker? Front marker. Okay. Gary, going round. More protection.
Okay. You're going to head slide it? All right, then, George.
Right, here we go. Watching. Derek?
Yep. I think it's cold out here.
Roll it. Big. Marker. Marker.
All right, very still.
And action.
Right.
Count when you like, Derek.
Okay, you want to run on the bit for that?
For another second, okay, just for safety. Okay. Pull it back as far as you can, and we can let Jerry get in here and get a couple of stills.
Okay. Oh, well, I thought we'd go back so far. We haven't left.
No, just animal breaking. You know, I mean, no.
You don't need to move it to that, I don't think. You can stand on the dolly or...
Derek?
Yes, Frank.
Would you prefer me? All right, I will.
Yeah, Jerry still okay.
Yep, Jerry. Okay.
You want to replace that one then, Dusty?
Jerry.
This one just didn't break as well. But the last one was a big picture. It didn't break anywhere near as nice as the last one.
When I did break it, instead of broke here, I broke here.
So we can score that in 6 piece on it. I don't know how to maybe Frank will read it.
Well, what I'm going to do is on this piece of particular, if it does, it's much of the money. I'll go over to her. Can you come see Frank, Abel? Coming in.
Down a little. Ah.
Hold it.
You want to move the body down about half an inch and the eyes up a little? Yeah, there you go. Wait a second. Up a little, Frank? Oh, how's that look to you?
Once you do one with mouth wide open, and you break off a little bit of the frame now. Break off a little more frame. Okay.
You break it off.
Which way, Jim? Here?
You
do here.
So once you try the other side. Yeah, right in there.
Hello.
And even more. Let's break off some of that frame. Yeah. Yeah, you can take that off. A little more. That's it, yeah. Yeah, good.
We got that last one.
Guess he has to be told.
One more left for you, Jake?
Yeah. Awesome.
Let me get that.
I know she's a dental hygienist as well.
Up just a tiny bit, Frank. Ah.
Hold it right there. Got it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Good. Last thing you can change it.
Okay, Terry. Over to you, son.
Well, at the moment we're waiting for the wind because we can't launch our balloon if there's too much wind. It tends to blow the balloon over sideways, and then the flame can set fire to the canopy. So
Isn't it
that's our-
frustrating to have such an otherwise perfect day? And
Yeah, well, today has been a day like that. We've had a lot of little things go wrong. There are a lot of radio control variables, and waiting for some weather, and then we dropped a couple of magazines of film. So,
you're still smiling somehow.
oh, we're okay. It'll work out.
Tell me about that workroom in New York, in some detail if you can. What goes on there, and what sort of people work there?
Well, it's an interesting series of kinds of talents. We've got people from costume background, we have sculptors, prop makers, and there are very few people who start off studying how to build puppets. And so they have to sort of learn all of these different kinds of skills, and we find people from a lot of different areas. They're very talented. It's a group of about a dozen to a dozen and a half people in the New York area there that work. We've got sort of two shops there, and we've got, of course, Foz is there, and he's our genius of mechanical things. We do all of the costumes for the puppets there. Callista does most of the designs for Piggy's outfits, and and we do all the designs there for, well, we're doing a special at the moment, and for the films that we're working on. Let's see, what else happens in there? Of course, we build new puppets there too, and at the moment I think it's fairly quiet. No? No, right now they're building dark crystal creatures too. So.
Dark crystal creatures?
Well, dark crystal is the next feature we're shooting, and we start shooting that in April.
Is it fun still?
Oh yes, it really is. I can't think of anything I'd rather be doing. In particular, a film like this, because to me it's such a joy to be finally directing, because that's kind of the sort of thing I've wanted to do for a long time, and finally to reach the point where I can direct a major feature is very exciting as far as I'm concerned.
Do you give any thought to the audience, the age of the audience, or who's watching?
With most of our stuff, we aim at just at sort of family, and basically in terms of attitude, we usually like to do things that we enjoy, and so we're kind of working for ourselves in that sense.
Let's wait just a second.
Yeah. I cover enough of what you wanted to do about the New York people.
I think so. Anything you
It's
left
a little
out, we can
complicated.
omit,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
So we can, you and I will narrate that part of it together, maybe, or something like that. We'll see.
Okay.
We don't really need to know in nuts and bolts detail. Just watching it is almost enough. You know, it's not a textbook how to run a Muppet.
You know, Michael Frith. Did you meet Michael, our art director in New York?
Yeah.
He's very good, and also makes a good spokesman, I think. You know, he talks much better than I do.
We're rolling.
I suppose it was always thought before that puppets were for kids. Do you give any thought to the age of the audience, or who's watching?
Well, we try to do things for the whole family, really, and I think where our show is positioned, it's a great place for family viewing. But in terms of the attitude of what we do and the writing level, we sort of write things that we enjoy, and we write the kind of entertainment that we have fun with. So we're really working for ourselves.
Even with all this, then you have to remain a little innocent or childlike yourself.
Well, I'm still enjoying it all, and it's still a lot of fun for me, and I think all of our guys feel the same way. You know, we're still having a lot of fun.
That's clear.
But we've done Sesame Street for 12 years now, and that gave us a great background of sort of being aware of what the younger children can understand and not understand. And with most of our material, we try to keep it understandable, you know, to the younger kids, so that a 5 or 6 year old can still follow what's happening, that sort of thing.
And there's always a story. Somehow, they're not just pratfalls. There's always a yarn involved.
Yes, well, hopefully, yes.
When's the movie coming out, by the way?
June 26th in this country. What we're aiming for. It's a fairly tight schedule, but I think we'll make it okay.
Okay.
Weather balloon anywhere there, Gary? Oh, I'll get it, yeah. Yeah, I'm watching, Jim. Yeah, I'm watching. No, it's pretty small to see, Jim, but where's it in relation to that little cloud? On the right of centre, yeah. Okay. Alright, well that didn't tell us anything. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we're going to do this before the balloon gets off the ground?
I reckon those...
So he can look at us.
See the two bushes in front of us? On the angle of the line, the right-hand line of the... Say the right-hand bush, I would say that's it. In other words, that's the edge of frame. Back here...
John, hold it from the top.
Okay, I will.
Tommy, push it in a little bit, the shadow.
You've got it. Up a little. Up a little. Tip it down a bit. Right. Okay. Here we go. Okay.
Very important it comes to there, Tommy, that shadow.
Okay, got it. Now, what I want to do is, whilst I've got to get in and get through, when we hit the close area, you want about an 80, right?
When we get into here?
Yeah, I don't want to get in too close, so I can get inside the balloon area. Otherwise I won't know where the hell it is.
Can you back it off a bit? Maybe like about a 50 by the time
Oh no, just to see the ground there. So if you're about an 80, you reckon by the time we're up level as a whole?
Yes.
And then we go on by. Yeah, I guess you're gonna. Don't change it.
What did you want? Did you want to get through?
Well, I didn't want to be in too tight in case I'm suddenly I'm inside the balloon and I've got to fish for it. Better if I see the balloon and we're closing with it.
Ozzy?
Yes.
Did you want this 9 light on?
Oh yeah, it should be.
Everything has got to be on.
It's not on, Tommy.
Is the one the other side on? Is the one the other side on?
Yes, it is.
Did I fill that in with black or do you? Oh, you just
Oh, it's in there, Lenny.
Oh yeah, we have.
That's right. There it is. See, right, it's right in the middle there. Isn't it? Can you see it right in there? That must be right in the middle, isn't it?
Hey.
Action for Frank, right?
Right, yeah. I'll do the same movement on his arm.
Okay.
Right.
The airborne.
John, are you done? Are you busy? Could I get you to do one thing? Just hold your hand on that jail to keep from popping around.
I think I can get both of them.
Can you do both?
Yeah.
I'd really rather you just handle
That one's just got to come in just a little bit. There, that's it. It's very critical there. That's fine.
So if it's small, then it's tiny, then it gives us a chance to cut in for a closer size.
Yes. Yeah.
That's good. Nearly there. Nearly. Nearly.
We're running with it.
Second bite.
Yeah, maybe around here a bit.
Yeah, oh sure, okay.
Where are they now?
Well, it's floating. It's not airborne yet.
Very close. They got it up, right?
It's upright.
Right, stand by everybody please, stand by.
Hold the flag, gentlemen.
Ian, just in a little bit. That's it, just there.
I'll cue you. I'll cue you, Charles. Okay, stop on.
Yes, 8 and 11.
Between 8 and 11.
Do you have an insulate or front slate?
Stand by, stand by.
The one inflate is the balloon.
altitude on the balloon.
10 markers.
Yeah, translate.
You're going to be turnover.
Stand by the I'll give you 10 seconds to stand over.
Hello, Derek.
Yes, Jim.
Take a look through this gap here and talk about the altitude of the balloon.
Yep.
You see it?
No, I'm blocked out, Jim.
You have me? Give Derek a clear shot here.
All right, right.
Camera, turn on the camera.
Okay, running.
Does it look about right to you, Derek? Yes, Derek?
Yeah, it doesn't look bad.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Altitude is good.
Nice. Action Frank, action Frank.
All right. He's on the balloon.
Yes, it's right in your picture. Left side, Lee. Got it?
Can't see it.
Yes, it must be there. It's right in your picture.
Probably a bump.
It won't go down.
Probably a bump. Don't have much of it.
Keep running quick for it, Derek. Pretty good for you?
Didn't get any balloon.
He was right.
Is it too low or too high?
Well, I think he was probably too high. Oh, now he was way too high. Yeah, well, I just run a few feet of this. That top left corner didn't go, that's the problem.
He was right in the middle. The timing was right.
Then we might keep clear a second.
Where was it running? Shame, I think somehow...
Short of it. See, Derek, what happened was I was concerned that I didn't get the top, so I wanted to get the top for you real good. And by the time you pushed in, you were pushed in too far for me to go the other side and get the other side. So it's kind of rough, sorry. Because I guess I thought the camera was going that way, but you couldn't because the boom wasn't there.
No.
There's still time for you to get across.
See it?
Wait, not on the other side.
Ah, you see?
Oh, you wanted to...
Serious, because that's what you were saying, how difficult this was. There we go, you see? So I was trying for it, and as a result I couldn't get to that side.
Not just moving it?
No. I mean, we'll get in the position because we can't once we start.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Once it's gone off and ahead, then we, with the truck, move to the next position, stop, reset up, and the balloon goes past.
That's the damage. The camera. They'll get along to try and keep up with it.